sure that we are good on Facebook. All right, we are live.
Yay.
All right. Hi guys. It's been a while since we've been on lives. We used to do this a lot, but we haven't for a while. And today I brought a very special guest with me. She doesn't get to come on very often because she is busy helping you guys succeed in nursing school. This below me, I think, am I below?
Yeah, I think so.
This below me is Sandy. Just a quick introduction of who Sandy is. Sandy, it's been a while. Yes, it has. Sandy is our support hero leader, or success team leader. So she helps you guys succeed in nursing school, which is what you guys want, honestly. And if you don't know who I am Tammy. I am your community partner affiliate manager here at Nursing.com. So if you read the title today, hi Lily.
Hi, Lily.
Today we're going to be giving you guys some tips on how to save time for your nursing school exams. So, sorry, I'm just okay. So, without further ado, I'm going to have Sandy go ahead and start. She'll just kind of walk you guys through this here.
All right, guys, I'm excited to talk with you guys today. What we're going to talk about is how to save time while studying in nursing school. Nursing school is hard, right? I know that. We hear from so many of you guys. It is a struggle. It's very difficult. There is a lot to learn. And so we're going to really focus on how to help you save time. The average Nursing.com student, when they start using our system, they report that they are saving over 4 hours of study time a week. And while doing so, they're improving their grade by 12 points on average, some even more than that. So today what we have for you is how to save 4 hours in just 4 steps using nursing.com. All right, so where we're going to start, and Tammy's already popped into the system there. We're in nursing.com. We're going to look at our test taking course. And the test taking course is really where we recommend you get started in our system. And even if you are just starting out, this section is great no matter where you are in your journey. If you're just barely starting out, or if you are getting close to the end, maybe going to be, taking your NCLEX soon. The very first section has some time management tips, some tips to keep you organized, so you can use this throughout all of nursing school. Section 3, one of my favorite, it has a number of common test taking traps. And, when you first get into nursing school, you see these nursing style questions, and they are very different. They're very unique. You probably haven't seen anything like them before. And this section really goes over those questions and some of the common traps that you might fall into with those questions, and helps you work through that. So great section to walk you through that. And then a little later on, section 2 is all about what is the NCLEX. This section is really great. The NCLEX, it's always going to feel hard, no matter who you are, whether you pass or fail. The test is constantly trying to feed you questions that you're going to get right about half of the time. So no matter what, when you walk out of the test, you probably got a 50%. Now, how hard the questions were is what's going to determine whether or not you pass or fail. So at the end, it's going to feel horrible because you got a 50%, and that's a fail on most tests.
For sure. Sandy, on that note, really quick, I was just talking to a student who she just got into nursing school.
Yeah.
And I was like, so have you heard about SATA questions? And she's like, oh my gosh, yes, I've heard the dreaded SATA question. So it's so funny, like before they actually get into nursing school, they're already like, oh my gosh, what is that? Yeah. So the best part is there's a lesson on SATA questions.
There
right?
is, yes, and how to approach them and how to feel more confident taking them. Yes, they are very intimidating.
Yes, for sure.
And with some of the changes to the NCLEX, so yeah, well, anyway, that's
Yeah.
it's not
Right.
here though. We'll talk about that later.
Yes.
All right, so that was step one or whatnot. Just start with that test taking course. Step two is to study using your preferred learning style. Okay, so if you don't know what your preferred learning styles are, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, are you a visual learner? Do you learn better when you hear? Do you learn better if you're touching? Are you a kinesthetic learner? You can take quick online free assessments to figure this out if you don't already know. But in our lessons, we've got these great videos that you can watch. We have a variety of study tools that you can look at. Some of our users actually love to listen to our videos while they're on the road. They'll use our app. So Tammy, will you go into one of our interactive images? So these are great for our visual learners out there. So this is a picture of the heart, and you can move this little guy around and see different pieces of it. You can kind of look through layers of these images as well. And then when you go back, if you want to click on that zoom in, you can see an occluded artery here. So it's just, a great way if you're a visual learner to really help lock in and remember what that concept is and what it looks like. If you are a kinesthetic learner, we recommend, go to our outlines, which really follow along the model that our videos go. If you print those out ahead of time, you can draw pictures, you can take notes while you're going through to really help lock in that information for those kinesthetic learners. So again, step two is to study using your preferred learning style.
Ah, awesome. Thank you so much, Sandy. So Diana, I hope that answered your question. Is this good for visual learners?
Oh,
Absolutely. What would you suggest a visual learner kind of focus on in here, Sandy?
So definitely the videos.
Yeah.
I would watch all the videos. So if whatever the topic is you're learning, just search it up in our search bar and watch the relevant video. And then our cheat sheets are very, very, very favorites of all our users. They'll print out our cheat sheets. They'll download them and get them, like layer them on their wall on their computer, or print them out and put them at their study area. So definitely use those as well. So.
Yeah. And on the cheat sheet notes, stick around to the end because I have a very special surprise for you guys at the very end. Not directly related to cheat sheets, but it's kind of along the same line as cheat sheets. So yeah. Just another thing, the podcast is great too. Did you guys know that Sandy's voice is part of the podcast?
Just some of the recent ones.
Yeah. So the NCLEX is really frustrating. I can't believe I failed again after studying so much. Mike, I am so sorry. Come in here and take a look at our test taking course. Riley, try to understand why you're getting the questions wrong. Is it the question type? Is it the content? What is that?
And don't give up. It doesn't matter. We've seen students come and retake after one fail, after two fails, after more. And I saw somebody that passed after their 10th attempt. Don't give up.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and jump into the third tip. And that's going to be the content. So the content in nursing.com, we have abundant amount of content in here. If you are familiar, then you know. So inside of here, nursing student. This is just nursing student courses. And I want to point out that all of our lessons are written by practicing nurses. So somebody who's teaching you about diabetes is actually touching a diabetic patient every day. So they really know and understand about the specific disease or whatever it is. So if you come in here, these are all of the different courses that we have. Some of my favorite, and I think some of our students' favorites, is these nursing care plans and these nursing case studies. This is kind of relatively newish, I would say, within the last year, I believe, right, Sandy, that we added these courses in here. So all of the content inside of nursing.com, it will really help you and prepare you to succeed in nursing school. So the fourth tip, and this will be kind of our final tip because I know you guys are so busy studying and working, family, everything. But come in here and focus on your areas of weakness. So I know some of you are like, well, how do I know what I'm struggling with? We really tried to help you guys out with nursing in nursing.com. If you come in here to your practice questions, we have a question bank of over 6,500 questions. And they're all written by, how do you say it? The
NCSBN trained nurses. Yep.
Yeah. So these are people who, yeah, they know what they're doing, right? So come in here and you can customize your quizzes and go ahead and start practicing taking questions. Let me show you guys really quickly. So let's just do some cardiac questions since we were talking about angina. Let's go ahead and start our quiz. And inside of the questions, submit. So this is a select all that apply. We were just talking about that. You're actually going to get the rationale. And the best part is you're going to get the lesson that relates to the question that you just took. So you can watch that lesson right from within the practice questions. Once you've finished the quiz, then what I say by focusing on areas of weakness, if you come over to your performance tab, the performance tab is going to break it up by nursing category. So we're going to tell you how many questions you've taken and what percent you are currently as far as the number of questions you've taken. So we tell you guys to aim between 55 and 60%. And if you're below that, then those are the areas that you want to go back and really focus on. So with that, those are the 4 tips for you guys.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and sum those up again. So again, the goal is to help you guys save time while improving your grades in nursing school, to help you feel that peace and relieve some of that anxiety. So our 4 steps again, or 4 tips is: number 1, start with the test taking course. Number 2, study using your preferred learning style. Number 3, focus on that need to know content. And number 5, dig into your areas of weakness.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Tracy, this seems so helpful. Would have been nice to have 26 years ago when I was in nursing school. Thank you. All right, guys, as promised, I have a special surprise for you. I am going to put a link right here. And if you click on that link and start your $1 trial, you will actually receive a free pair of scrub sheets. What are scrub sheets? Scrub sheets are our pocket-sized nursing reference cards. We actually discontinued these a year ago, but we recently relocated to Oregon. And when we were unpacking boxes, we actually found 270 copies of these. So they're laminated, they fit in your scrub pocket, and it's all yours for free when you start your new nursing.com trial, which is $1. So head over there. We only have 270 and we actually only have, I believe, 70 left. So the first 70 people who start their free or their $1 trial will get a set of scrub sheets. You guys, I hope you have a great week. And if you need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Go out and be your best selves today. And
as always, happy nursing.
Bye, guys.